Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. I love this part of the month where I bring you guys the Vyfi updates. You guys all know Vyfinance is one of my favorite projects currently on Cardano. These guys have already done some big things, some firsts in the Cardano space, and they've got so much more to come. So let's recap a big January that they've had, as well as what's been happening in February. Before we get into it, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl taking you along on the crypto journey. If you don't already know what Vyfinance is, I highly recommend checking out the videos in my bio and on my channel that I have previously done on these guys. I've been covering them since day dot, and they are one of the best performing Cardano projects, and they haven't even launched their DEX yet. Now guys, if you're a follower right now, some of the latest updates are there has been a little bit of a revamp on the website. They've updated the homepage and the team info. So they've got some more features that these guys are going to do. As I've always been saying, the neural net auto harvester is definitely my favorite. They've also got an updated roadmap, which these guys have been smashing every single target. And if you know Steve Ward, the founder, or have seen him online or anything to do with him, you'll know that there's no doubt that these guys will do everything humanly possible to achieve the roadmap goals. They've also updated the partner section. Now you can see these guys are doing some serious damage with partnerships. They've got some great partnerships. They've obviously just done an NFT with ADEX, which we'll talk a little bit about as well, and plenty more. You got Cardex, which is another DEX on Cardano Indigo, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Now let's talk about this ADEX Vyfi NFT. Okay, there was a little bit of drama and controversy about it, and I sat back for a bit before making this video and, sort of read into it. So right now the floor price on this is nearly 300 ADA. I've seen them go for as high as 600, 700, 800 ADA. Now they minted at 87 ADA. So if you bought this to mint, you're already up. You've got nothing to complain about. But the purpose of this NFT was not to flip for a profit. The purpose of this NFT, it's exactly what we're going to show you, is to stake it to earn both ADEX and Vyfi, which has never been done before. So let's focus on the reality and the positives. This NFT delivered and then some. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it has delivered exactly what they said it would. Now, initially when they, beg your pardon, this is the wrong tab. Initially, when they announced this, people went nuts. They could not wait to get it. It was a buzz. I had to do it on the public as well. I didn't get any special privileges, and it sold out in 9 minutes. And I think that's an overestimation. I think it sold out way quicker than that. My point being, it sold out very, very quickly. Now, we had to wait a little while for rewards to get announced, and at first people had a really bad reaction to what the rewards were going to be. It was pretty much going to pay you back the NFT in a year, and then you could have it as a collectible. I don't know what people were expecting, but at the end of the day, this is a business. People are trying to make money, so they're not going to give you anything for free. However, Vyfi and ADEX, being the projects that they are, listened to the community and they chose to up the rewards. So now you're going to get 0.25 ADEX per day, 0.25 Vyfi and 0.1 ADEX per day every day for a year. So if you haven't already staked your NFT, I highly suggest going here and staking it. I have a video of how to stake on my channel that you can check out. Now, what else has been going on with Vyfi? Well, they got nominated by CNFT for Best Long-Term Utility and is currently in the top 5 for utility NFTs. So we're talking about the Vyfi Purples, which have an amazingly high floor price, about 1200 ADA at the moment, has been as high as 6000 ADA, which is pretty crazy to think. The rewards on those NFTs are insanely good, so I understand why people are paying so much money, especially considering what Vyfi has the potential to be worth. And like I've been saying in these videos, double digits this year would not surprise me. Now up next, guys, in January, they also released an NFT white paper. It's only 8 pages long, super easy to read. I'm just going to show you the key takeaways from this, which is that these guys are going to launch an NFT launchpad, which is absolutely fantastic. They've obviously done really well in the NFT space, but it's important to understand that Vyfi is not an NFT project. This is a DEX project, and they're just adding on on the side, bringing in first in the Cardano space and just generally innovating this space. So I love seeing that now they're going to launch a launch pad and help others do this. They also gave some information on the Vyfi Whites, which are the next NFT series that they are going to release. Now, these ones here are going to be 37 ADA. There'll be 12,500 of them. They will provide, obviously, a much less return rate in terms of staking your NFTs. I know I'll be getting my hands on some of these, absolutely, not just for the staking, but to hold them, because the more Vyfi is worth, the more these will be worth in the long run. In 5 years' time, you never know how much these bad boys could go for. But I will be buying multiple and staking them across wallets because I'm very cheeky. Something else that Vyfi did do in the last month is that CC Vault is now compatible on the Vyfi app. So up here, you can connect to Nami or CC Vault, which I love to see. Obviously, people are really liking CC Vault. I know that there's a Flint wallet now. There's new wallets coming out all the time, but CC Vault for me has proven to be absolutely fantastic. All right, so moving on to other news, Vyfi did announce a partnership with Indigo Protocol, and Indigo is an algorithmic autonomous synthetics protocol for on-chain price exposure to real-world assets built on Cardano. Indigo allows the creation of fungible assets, synthetics, that track the price of real-world assets. Indigo synthetics are intended to be used as key building blocks in smart contracts and to bring the world's assets to the blockchain. So these guys have formed a partnership to provide each company with the ability to provide farms on each respective platform and grow Vyfi's involvement in the Cardano DeFi Alliance. So really good to see, as always, Vyfi coming through with some good partnerships. Now, some pretty major news. Output posted about Vyfi. Now, these guys have 250,000 followers on Twitter. They posted about hashtag building on Cardano, a decentralized finance protocol with neural net auto harvesting and hedge fund staking, and Cardano native token. So this is a really big deal. It's just more and more exposure for Vyfi. And Vyfi is gaining popularity. Over 15,000 followers on Twitter. Go back and check my videos of the early days. That was definitely not that high. Vyfinance also announced a strategic collab with World Mobile Token, WMT, again, another one doing some serious damage in the space. I love to see it, and I love to see all these guys partnering up. Together, they endeavor to build and grow the Cardano ecosystem to new heights through the introduction of new staking pools and educational material. So I know that obviously one of the things that Vyfi wants to do, which is written on their website, is a learning management system. Learn how to engage with crypto safely and securely. I really, really like that. Now, they also did a January update where they talk all about the month of January. I highly recommend that you read this on their Medium. They're straight to the point, no faffing around. They tell you what's been going on. Now, up next, we also had an update in earlier this month of Cardano TVL, which is currently sitting at $143 million, with Vyfi having the third largest stake at $10 million, which is absolutely insane. Again, they haven't even launched their DEX. I cannot wait to see what these guys do. Once that DEX is live, once they start smashing those roadmap targets that I know they will. And this is what I was talking about before. Stuff like this, where they are listening to their community and they are taking action. And like I said before, to be honest with you, there was no need for them to do it. That thing did exactly what they said it was going to do. It was going to pay itself, and then it was going to be a collectible. But they listened to you and they upped the rewards. So big props to Vyfi and to ADEX for coming to the party and making the community happy. They also joined, Vyfi are in the Cardano DeFi Alliance. Gives them opportunities to help each other grow the new ecosystem, and they get to work with a bunch of other projects. So again, really, really exciting stuff for Vyfi. They're getting some serious recognition in the space, and I cannot wait to see what else they do. They've also had a couple of articles released, which is really, really good because, look, any press is good press. They had an article on AP News, which talks a little bit about what has been going on, and they did have a fantastic, beautiful to look at article on Yahoo Finance. It's a 3-minute read. I'm going to link it in the bio. I strongly suggest you read it, and I think it's just fantastic to see what is happening with these guys, and I'm so happy to have been part of this journey since day one. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, are you a big Vyfi fan? How long have you been in the space? I want to hear it from you. If you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel for plenty more on Vyfi, Cardano, and everything crypto. As always guys, watch this space.